from raking at my work rocks for a playground. That was not fun. Today's video is going to be I just put lotion on so they're kind of sticking together. Today's video is going to be a hair care routine video. This has been highly requested. Just kidding. No one has asked for this, but you know, I take hair very seriously, and if I'm being, oh sorry, that was a funny sentence. If I'm being completely transparent, I struggle really bad with trichotillomania. So now I have this, and I still do struggle with like a different form of it, I guess. So I have become and have been very serious about like hair care to kind of get like a sense of control with my hair, since I usually do not have that. And having a good like hair care routine is kind of how I have found that. So yeah, let's get started. Here's me at the end of the video, just prefacing that I am someone who has like thicker, wavy, dyed hair. I am naturally blonde, like this kind of blonde down here, like a dirtier blonde, but I get highlights, partial highlights. So this stuff works for me and helps me take care of my hair when I am literally poisoning it every half a year. So yeah, just wanted to throw that in there. So I'll start off quickly by telling you what I use in the shower. Before shower, pre-shower. So what I do pre-shower is I oil my hair. And you know, recently I've been slacking, but I try and do as much as I can. If you could do it before every wash, fantastic. And if you don't know about this hair care secret, if it's even a secret, I don't know. It's pretty life-changing, and it'll improve your growth rate and strength. So what I like to do is, well, here's the oil I'm currently using. It is this African Pride Moisture Miracle castor, grapeseed, argan, and coconut and olive. 5 essential oils mixed in one. I don't know how much I like it. I've used it a couple times and I found I had a bit of leftover like product, but I used it again today and I tried to really scrub, and I tried to like use less. It might have been my fault for using too much. But the one that I prefer is at Walmart, actually. It's just a rosemary and mint. That's my favorite. I find it super stimulating on the scalp. Super stimulating. And I can like feel it working, which I really like. So yeah, it's just rosemary mint oil. I forget the brand. I kind of just know what the bottle looks like. It's green, it has pink letters. You can find it at Walmart. Rosemary mint oil, really good. So I'll basically start putting that on my scalp. So what I usually do, you don't want your scalp to seem, oh shit. You don't want your scalp to seem drenched, you know? So I just like to kind of make it look at the scalp a little damp. So what I do is I go here, back, then I do there under my hair, there, then towards the bottom, towards the base of my hair, go down like that. I repeat that on this side, and then I do right here because I'm trying to improve kind of like my crown area. That's all I do. So yeah, and you don't want to look drenched. And then after that, I take a scalp massager. I got this one from Superstore a while ago. It's really cute and green, and I'll just massage my scalp for about 5 minutes, getting all those oils, and it's really great for stimulating your scalp as well, which is fantastic for scalp health. So yeah, and then now that you have all the moisture on your scalp, and plus I have dandruff, so it really helps to have my scalp more moisturized. And I find like dandruff can impede hair growth as well, like, or just make it like harder to grow. So having a moisturized scalp really helps. So now that the scalp, now that you got like the growth taken care of and like the follicle, because your hair grows from the root up here, and then you gotta take care of the length, because then to retain that length you don't want breakage. So what I do then is I oil the bottom of my hair too. I just use this argan oil from Walmart. This lasts me like so freaking long. I just take like a couple squirts and rub this all on the bottom on the ends of my hair. And yeah, I specifically focus on the ends. And then you're ready to go. So then I usually like to leave that in for about an hour and a half, an hour to 2 hours. That's what I usually go for, because you know I don't really have the time to be sitting around forever with oil in my hair. That's usually why. You know, you can't do it all the time, but I do it when I can. So yeah, leave that in. I did that today, and then I got a shower, I washed it out. So as for what I use, when you oil your hair, you're gonna want to double wash. It's very important, and you'll get, I find in order to get oil out, because oil is really hard to get out, a clarifying shampoo is the best way to go about that. So I've had this one for like 5 years. I got it when I was starting my hair care journey. So I am just like trying to use it up now. It's kind of expensive, so like I don't recommend it. I recommend this is pretty drying stuff. I recommend the L'Oreal Ever Pure. I think it is. It's a blue bottle, light blue, and it's clarifying shampoo, and it's fantastic. That's what I've been using when all throughout the school year. So yeah, that stuff's great, and it's inexpensive. So clarifying shampoo. Then you just want to use your regular shampoo and conditioner. It doesn't really matter. I just use like a random. I like the Everpure as well by L'Oreal for washing my hair. I'm trying Maui Moisture right now. I don't know if I like it. It's supposed to be really hydrating, but I found it made my hair like very dry. Anyways, so yeah, then I washed again and then conditioned it, and now we're here. So after I'm out of the shower, when I'm brushing my hair, start with that. Sorry for all the hair in this brush. You're gonna want to brush bottom up. Very important. Your hair is very sensitive when it is wet, more sensitive than usual, more prone to breakage. And I really like wet brushes a lot. There's lots of like similar ones. You can find it like Winners and stuff. Like I think the Knot Doctor is one that's at Winners. So I guess here's some hair brushing sounds while I do that. So and I kind of just give a brief comb, like just to get a lot of the outer knots out. And then when I feel that like breaking, because it's really knotty, especially when you double wash, it gets really knotted. So I like to do is a little quick break. I'll talk about post shower care. So I'll show you some of the things that I use. So honestly, this was just in the cupboard at my parents' house, but it works for me. I like it, and it is an all-in-one multi-benefit treatment. It has heat protection included as well, and like moisture. I think it is kind of more expensive, but I just got so much of that on my face. Should I just put that in? Rub that in nicely. And then now that my hair is a little more like, then this is like helps to tame your hair as well. So then I find it's like a little easier to brush through as you kind of do this in between, like incorporate this kind of stuff. And just focus it on your mid to ends. I hate feeling hair break off. It's so knotted after double washing, and I spend a long time in the shower. I do a lot of scrubbing, which I should probably fix. Sorry, I just freaking smacked the toilet. have to get out of here soon. Me and my family share this bathroom. So there we go. That's most of it. And then I like to add in a second product as well. So some that I tend to use include this L'Oreal Plump hair serum. I like this one. And another thing that I do is I'll add more oil to the ends of my hair, a very, very sparing amount. Again, and it looks really shiny and nice, or I'll just do it randomly, like throughout my day, before I go out, just add some more like calm down frizz and stuff too. But what I'm gonna use today is another heat protector. I've been using more heat on my hair recently, so I wanna make sure I'm protecting it, because like usually I never use heat ever, but then I got a hair crimper, and that kind of changed my life. So this is what I use. It's Kenra. I don't actually know what that says, but it's Kenra. I think it's, oh, Platinum. Kenra Platinum Blow Dry Spray Advanced Dry Thermal Protectant. So, and this stuff smells really good. And honestly, this stuff, every time I visited my grandma, this is what she used. And I always thought her hair smelled so amazing. And it was this. Yeah, she still has nice hair at her ripe age. So, I trust what she's up to. So I just rub that in, and then finish off by doing one final comb. And it's crazy like what this routine does to my hair. It makes it so much less like frizzy. Even though I like a bit of frizz, honestly, like I don't mind it being a little frizzy, but when it's more soft like this, it helps to define my waves. So I like that. And then so yeah, that's that all done. And then the final thing I'll do is I'll brush it upside down, because this gives it more volume. Now all these products in my hair, I'll just give it a little scrunch. Usually I focus on scrunching it a lot, but I think today I'm gonna let it dry naturally for the most part and see how wavy she is on her own. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Now I'm just gonna let it air dry, which I find is the best for your hair. Best for my hair. It avoids like breakage and stuff. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful, and I will see you guys in the next one. Take care of yourself.